Hi. You know, I really would like to do videos about some of the things that I know about because I've done all this research and, I watch other people's videos and I see bits and pieces of the whole puzzle. Some people put certain things together, some people haven't put anything together, some people are just tripping out because they just are waking up a little bit and they're discovering something in this world might have been a lie. I tripped out today because a real not today actually, it's a new day, but um on Facebook they have all these new groups and stuff. I mean, I was one of the first dummies on Facebook. Big mistake. And I almost didn't do another account, but you know, a messenger comes in handy, especially when you can't have a damn cell phone or anything. I mean, I can get everybody else one, but they have these groups. And I'm about truth. I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. To me, it's a waste of time. The only good thing about them is it gives you a clue about what's really going on because who owns this entertainment? Who owns Hollywood? Who owns the media? Who owns the central banks? Who owns everything? Because we've got too many sellouts. Not Trump. Nobody's putting money in his pocket but himself. No. To the top 1% of the population. Oh, that's right. I remember I was going to do a video about that too. Well, there's this group, first of all, though, and it's talking about if you believe in aliens, UFOs, all these different things. But then it says, but if you believe in flat Earth, take a hike. I'm like, well, that's awfully stupid, in my opinion. You're only receptive to certain things. You just don't want to even be bothered with a possible truth that you might not know, obviously, because my evidence, and it takes evidence, and a lot of it, for me to subscribe to any belief. The Earth is flat. There's overwhelming evidence. Don't show me Earth from a fishtail lens. Or fisheye lens, yeah, makes it curved. Because they're actually screwing up. There's pictures I've seen with a fisheye, the fisheye lens that NASA uses to make it look curved at 19 feet. You're seeing the curve. And then you'll see a regular lens at 22 feet, flat as a pancake. So they're just going a little overboard with this global thing. If you look into it and you do a little research, you'll find out that it was flat until 1492. A lot of things happened in 1492, especially around Spain. See, in Spain, they had Christopher Columbus, and they sent him over here to look at look for some new land. Remember, or was it a shorter route to the West Indies? Why was he looking for a shorter route to the West Indies? Well, you know what? Let me grab this book here. It's an older book, and I like books. I feel God. If I can reach it. See, my wrist. Oh God, my wrist. I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't go to the doctor. Oh, Jesus. I'm in agony. Trust me. It makes me a little irritable. Let's see. Let me pull out what just when I first saw it, it just made sense. This is more of a reality. Antarctica around it. This magnetic North Pole. The plane routes and stuff. You can see videos on it, and it doesn't make sense for them to go out of their way to refuel. Or, um, let's see, because I hate ADHD, so I can't keep my thoughts focused. Oh look, I bumped the camera though. Stupid. See, distraction helps. Excuse me. I have to think about this. This is what happens when you don't get your ADHD medication. I have trouble focusing staying on track. Really bothers me. And I'm not stupid, I'm actually very smart. And it bothers me. And I'm sure that that's why my mom doesn't want me to see a doctor. And I'm sure she's probably sent letters, called everybody on earth. Don't give her her medication. She's a loser. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. I was actually going to stop the tape. But, you know, I have allergies. I haven't taken my Sudafed because I can't find it. I had my friend go buy me more Sudafed because I have to have it. I don't get allergy shots now. I have terrible allergies. I'm back in Arizona. There's a lot of dust and stuff. And he just got me my Sudafed, and it was in a bag, and, you know, I was pushed to go put it somewhere. Whenever I'm not right in the frame of mind that I want to go put something away, and I go put it away just to make someone else happy, I will never know where I put it, especially because I'm not organized anymore. They've destroyed everything. And it's just ridiculous. So, what was it? Oh, Spain, the West Indies, thank God. All right. I really had to work for that. Okay, West Indies. Really? This makes sense now. This makes a lot of sense. A shorter route to the West Indies. I'd like to know the exact route he took when he came to find the United States. Did he just go the opposite freaking direction? Because if you look at this map right here, and I took geography. Most people can't tell you where they are on a map, but let's see. There's Africa. See, I've been to Spain because it's a little different layout here. Here's Spain right here. Here's Spain right here, and we're down here. You know, so perhaps before he was going around this way, you know, or around this way. So to go this way is a lot quicker, but it'll probably also wasn't as long either. I mean, as far as the amount of time. How do we really know just how far it really is? It could be 2 hours away for all we know, you know? Because I'm looking at this like, you know, I've flown overseas and it took like 8 hours. But I fly in the United States across the country, just like 3.5 hours maybe. And if you look at this planet Earth, it doesn't look like it's very much further. So something's up. Something's up with this. It's just not making sense. A lot of things in this world don't make sense, you know. And when you stop questioning what you're told, you become stupid because you become a puppet. You become a sheep, a follower, not a free thinker anymore. And that's when you can be controlled and destroyed. You have to stay on your toes. And, you know, I want to do the rest of that tape with my mother. I'm having a really hard time, though, with this Mandela stuff. Because I know it's real. Because this bag is still the only damn Target bag in my house. The only one. So how is it? If you go back in my videos, because I filmed it really fast, because I had a feeling that if I didn't, it could vanish. It was a residual. It was my video about the Target bag, and it was back in, see, I've got a lot that I'm not even sure I want to publish, because they were the ones that I found that the other me did. And it's not me, and I don't think like that. I don't talk, look. I think that this other me died. It's the voice is different. Everybody has told me that they notice my voice, my everything. And please, This is just that goddamn infection that I needed medical treatment for, and I can't because my mother is a bitch. Okay. Yeah, I did 2 videos on it. The very first one is actually posted on, I don't know, maybe I should repost it sometime, but I don't want people to think, oh, she's just reposting the same old shit, you know? But it is something that more people should want to see. There it is. It was September 29th of this year, 2017. Now check this out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Hi, it's me here. I can't really make videos and do stuff because I am hacked. I'm not sure which account this will go on to, if any. Talk about the Mandela effect? Yeah, I believe it. Looking for residuals? There's a target pack. There's what people say they can't find it. The bag changed. There's some people I'd like to talk to out there. I put my computer mouse in that bag. My email or anything right now. I found the bag again. Mouse was still in it, but that bag's not the same. How about those bear books? I did a video on that too, about the Berenstain thing. They're both right. Back in the 70s, I was in the doctor's office as a kid reading those books when I go in, and I'm like, why do they keep changing the bears? Why do they change their name? And that was in the 70s. And I consciously remember going, what the heck? You know, CERN is responsible, though. Everything even points to it. I mean, if you start looking into it. You know, I was watching a video, what is it now? Some elitist Rothschild might have gotten bumped off or whatever in a helicopter crash. I'm curious, did he or didn't he? You know, who did it? Maybe it could have been a freak accident. I mean, that's the kind of shit that happens to me. Mid-air collision, yeah, that would happen to me. Yeah, my luck's that bad. Sure. You think I'm kidding? No. You know, I got cancer and a number of other ailments that would qualify, but I didn't have to even get that far for my medical marijuana. And I haven't really done any today, and I need to because that's the only thing I'm doing for cancer or anything else, actually. But it's getting where I just don't even really have much incentive to want to live. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not about sugarcoat. But I'll tell you, I have to follow in shit, shine a lot. I freaking can't deal with anything right now. Yeah, my face. Jeez. Yeah, attitude, you would too. You'd have killed somebody, trust me. You killed yourself, you killed somebody, because this sucks. This sucks beyond belief. You have no idea. Sorry. No, I didn't plan. No, because we're planning. I'll get it together in a minute. I always do. I'm a survivor. Sorry. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at everything else. Where the hell is it? I hate it when I fucking can't find something. Excuse my French. I wasn't even going to cuss in this video. But, you know. I try to keep my word at least. Because you're only as good as your damn word. My word is good. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I should publish this. I want to do meaningful videos again. I'm smart and I know a lot and I do a lot of research, but I'm so bogged down with problems, and then I try to even use my computer, and I've got to deal with hacking issues and shit. And the fact that I don't have income, and that I'm going to lose my house, and my kid's turning 18, and no one's ever fucking helped me. Because I've helped myself. I've done everything I can, and I'm just powerless, and I'm a failure at everything anymore. I should have died in 2003. Shouldn't cheat death. I'm gonna have to stop and take a moment, and then I'm going to do a video about something important. Not that I'm not, or my situation. Believe me, I get irritated because there's always something going on that's more important in the eyes of everyone. But you know what? This is really fucking serious. What's going on with me in my life? My lack of a life. 15 years. I can't continue this. I need some help, or I can't survive. I'm not needy, and I don't even normally ask for help. And the few times I've tried, because I was desperate, that's what I got. And it got worse. Don't pray. Don't be strong. Oh, way to go. No. That doesn't help. It kind of pisses me off, because that's all I've done my whole life. Survive. Fight. Be strong. You know, I didn't even cuss before. I didn't get mad. I was happy. Fun. That person's inside me somewhere, but she's been stomped and backstabbed and fucked over and screwed over and forgotten for so many years. You know, that Depp fellow says, it's not a bad life. It's not a bad life. It's a bad day. Maybe for you. No, it's a fucking bad life. You, Mr. Johnny Depp, you want to tell me? You want me to believe it's a bad day and not a bad life? What can you do to convince me that that's true? Could you help me get out of this fucking bullshit? Can you help me get these fucking idiots, these dirty, corrupt bastards, to stop? Can you fix this goddamn bullshit record of mine that I didn't earn? I got my death sentence, okay? Can you keep them off my ass forever before they put me away forever because of my fucking mother and they're corrupt? You know? You don't care about justice. You don't care about kids, and you don't care about cancer. You care about yourself, obviously. You care about whoever's convenient, whoever, oh, this guy's in prison. Well, we'll help him because he's of the same mindset. You don't know my fucking mindset anyway, buddy. You don't know me. I'm not even sure I want to know you. You know, I can't even stand going on the internet sometimes. That's all I fucking see is this guy. And, you know, and I see people worshiping him. It's like, what the fuck has he done for you? You know, he's not the most handsome. He's not the most perfect. He's not a god. Get over it. Wake the fuck up. He's a fucking agenda-ridden movie star who doesn't care about you. You know, here I was trying to be a supporter of this guy, and I guess I don't do it right or whatever because I don't fucking love the guy. Not even close. You know, I just know that he could help, and I would have given him money. He fucking needs it. And he needs some good fucking publicity. I'm sorry, but hey, do I have a background of worshiping devils or doing anything like that? No, I sure don't. And I don't understand why, if you do, why you publicize it to the world anyway. It's kind of stupid, in my opinion. I think I'll get a tattoo of 666 right here. Give me an Oscar. Well, the way Hollywood's going, you just might get one now. I don't mean to insult your acting. Well, I don't know. I don't watch movies. I'm just talking about character, person. Don't tell me you don't know who I am. Matter of fact, I think I've maybe even made contact with this person. And, I'm if I had one more personality, or whoever it is, are you a fan? No, I'm not your fucking fan. How about that? No, I don't want to be rude, because I could use your assistance, but no, I'm not your fucking fan. Because I'm not a fan of anybody. I'm kind of a fan of Clint Eastwood, though, because I was friends with him on Facebook. Yeah, we were really friends. Check it out. I'm not lying. I had to have it verified before. There's a little group there with Jack Nicholson, Al Pacino, and that Italian chick, Lisa, I think her name was, and Bruce Willis, Walter, um, Chris Walken. Yeah, Ronald Chris Walken. He really didn't. He went into it. Who else? I mean, you know, Clint was really cool, and I think Tim Burton's pretty amazing. The imagination, and he's creative and original. Yeah, and he's got balls to do things a little off, you know, the norm. And even though I'm devoted to the Willy Wonka, the original, I did not like the idea of going there with Charlie and his OCD. Um, I respect the fact that he did it, that he had the balls to do it, that he was brave enough to say, I'm going to do what I want to do. And that I give him props for that. Yeah. Johnny, you need to get your fucking head out of the wherever it is. I don't know. Like I said, I did a Mandela Effect video on Johnny Depp because he changed overnight. I will not forget when I realized, what the fuck is... When the fuck... Where did Marilyn Manson come from? Where? I mean, I know who Marilyn Manson is, but since when did he and Johnny become friends? Best friends? I've never even heard of them ever being together in my life. Until, what was it? Late last year? Early this year, I guess. About the time that I'm no longer her. And the Hollywood Vampires, I remember, when did I find out about them? About a year ago. I was like, when did they form a band? What, a new band? Alice, Joe, and Johnny? What do you mean they've been around for years? I mean, this is the fucking what do you do? Have a person come in and put bazillions of tattoos on them overnight? The whole world's changed. What the fuck is going on? I've done research for years, and I was afraid to even say the word Illuminati, but hell, everybody's fucking saying it these days. But I knew exactly who was in that. Since when did overnight everybody changed? What fucking reality did I wind up in? I'm hated. I'm a scumbag, felon, bad mother. Maybe this has to do something with the Mandela effect. Is that why my mother came in January of 2004? Because that's when I think reports started of this. And then 2012, oh fuck. Actually, late 2011, when my mother was supposed to give me my son back, like she shouldn't have taken him. And I started going to jail for shit I don't fucking do. But that's fucked up anyway, because when she attempted to kill me with a butcher's knife, and then puts a no trespass warrant on me. Yeah. So she could have me was ex parte, not having to be included in my son's bullshit, her accusations of abuse, abandonment, and neglect. So I was, they just assumed she's going to tell me that she lost her emergency temporary custody. No, she was still feeding me the bullshit about, DCF finds out you have him, they're going to put him in a foster home. Right. What a fucking lie. No, DCF saved, well, tried. I mean, the whole first year, her bullshit cases with all these case numbers. And I mean, one says Joseph White. My kid's name is Julian Grozier, not Joseph White. Different judges, just a mess. But it was a lot just to get the document signed by Judge Olin Shinholzer. No grounds for abuse, abandonment, or neglect. Why the hell was I there? Abandonment? That's why I was there, to not abandon him, to go through whatever I had to go through to be with my son. Yeah, I was writing to the judge still, one of them, when she was being told, you lost. But of course, I didn't really even know that letter got returned on December 15th, 2011, until I started looking into it and realized, oh yeah, I got arrested on December 16th, 2011, in the back of a fucking Walmart. Back. And the woman in front of everybody says, oh, well, I can ring you up. Here, in my way. All right, I want this, and this. Here's my money. Well, no, I changed my mind. Let's go up front. Oh, really? Dropping stuff? I don't want it. I'm not. You're picking it up and bringing it along. I said, I don't want that stuff. You saw what I was buying. All I know is I got hassled and hassled and hassled about my own camera. I stole my own camera. After I pled guilty to stealing my own camera, they told me I could go get my camera out of police evidence. Well, next time I'll steal something like a new car, so that I can, if I need a new car, I'm going to steal one. And after I plead guilty, you'll give it to me. Sweet. Give me a break. But, of course, the lawyers don't do their job, because now all of a sudden I find a bullshit fucking... I took what? I do what? I never saw that, because the lawyers don't do their job, because my mom's running down there going, hey, she's a freaking psycho. No, when she perjured herself listing all that shit, delusional, bipolar, all this bullshit, based on my aunt amending my social security, that I can't do shit. I've done that on a video too. My mother said she did a social security claim in which she stated that she was bipolar. No. I didn't. My aunt lied and did it. That whole town's in on shit. Insurance scams, you name it. When I buy a house, when I do the right thing, I'll buy a house. Furnished it. I still couldn't have my kid, according to my mother. Nothing was ever going to be good enough. But little drunk bitch Kimber was the one who got to come over and bust my toilet in the middle of the night, flood my entire house, so they could do this insurance scam. I didn't get the money. My stepfather's still trying to give me bill after bill after bill after. I've already paid you. I've got all the receipts. Why do you think they break in and destroy my stuff and tear up my papers and destroy my documents and my files? There's a good reason for that. Why do you think they hack me? Why do you think they monitor my calls? And I don't get my calls. They go to them. And I can't even send an email. And when I do get a call of any kind, they're listening. This is not bullshit. This has gone on for years. I just can't get help. I don't understand it. And I'm pissed off because these companies or whatever, these online services for, like what was it today? File Fetcher, they popped up, and I tried to get their assistance because they have these policies that using our service for this and blah, blah, blah is illegal. It's against our agreement. We're going to boot you, whatever. But then when guess what? These people must be using it because I've never heard of you. There's no way I was on a third-party site, but it has your name, and I couldn't pull the document up, but then I could. But first, I got all this weird bullshit with symbols and computer language a mile long, when all I wanted to do was just, I did a Google search, had to do with grandparents and consent for uh, grandchildren, my son, because they don't have consent. Maybe under an emergency, life threatening, but they don't have consent. And they didn't consult me on anything the whole time she's had him. No. He just got his wisdom teeth cut out. They didn't even tell me. I found out from his girlfriend. I haven't even talked to him since then. No, I don't even get consulted. My son doesn't know he's sleeping with the enemy in that house. You're going to have a hard life out there, Jillian, because they're not going to make it easy for you. Now, I tried to provide for you. You would have been getting $100,000 on your birthday with those 2 policies that I'd had since you were a baby. But your grandma didn't pay on them. $5 here and there, and she said she had this power of attorney. Well, then why didn't you do it at least? You didn't even do what you're supposed to do, and you don't have a power of attorney. And you sure didn't have no durable fucking power of attorney. Highlands County, Florida, you need to learn how to learn what is an actual legitimate document. When somebody notarizes something, you can't just have a page with signatures and attach it. You got to have a legal damn description. And for those durable things, you got to make sure that the person knows what the fuck they're signing. You got to have witnesses. You can't just beep up in, oh, quick, sign, gotta go. Kiss my ass. And when when you're dealing with $500,000 in an account of a trust or whatever, you get this, what you believe is a power of attorney that is only used when somebody's gonna die, they're never gonna get it back, and you know that the person's still alive. You know where they are. You're responsible. I'm your client, and it doesn't seem normal. Well, by God, look into that shit. First of all, learn to recognize I didn't sign that. And then, I'm local back then. Trot your fucking happy ass down and talk to me. And say, hey, since you hired me, and this is a huge amount of money, $75,000 a year for the rest of your damn life. I thought since your mom's gonna totally screw up your structured trust, and she's taking out huge sums of money, so it's really screwing you up. You're not gonna get shit in taxes, and I thought, when she starts messing with 150, 187,000, whatever, at a time. Maybe I should come down and make sure this is really what you want. No, just fucking do whatever. Don't even bother. And then, because when I did talk to him, and I'm like, how much did she take? Oh, you can't tell me. I have, and then I'm waiting. Oh, he did actually. No, he couldn't. He couldn't tell me shit. That's right. 'Cause she supposedly had control of everything. So I had to wait for papers from the trust company. And from the credit card companies, because she signed for my purse. She had my credit card. She wouldn't give them back. I applied for more. I didn't know anything. And the Social Security, it was getting stolen. I don't even get it now. Funny how they were all coming that week. And I finally said, you know what? I'm just packing what I can. I got to just get out of here because this place is just bad. And then some shout out informant whore shows up and won't leave, sets me up. After I've already sat in there for a fucking year for something I didn't do. And again. And because I didn't get any medical treatment for a horrible seizure, I'm told, yeah, you got a brain tumor, but it's too late. We can't operate now because we can't do shit. It's too late. Should have come in, a year or more ago. Maybe when you had that fucking seizure. I'm sorry, there I am throwing that F word around again. But you know, a lot of people are these days. It's just a word. It's only what meaning you give to it. You know? And I didn't used to cuss. And I'm sorry, I'm not really a negative person. I was actually a huge optimist. I really was. Maybe I need to pull out the old reference letters and read them to you because I think I even could do that on here. You know, my best friend, so-called best friend Tiffany, over on the other side of the county, um, she won't even talk to me. She wouldn't even bother to, you know, confront me. I mean, if I were in her shoes and my best friend that was just amazing went somewhere else and I'm hearing all this shit, and then I find out, oh, she's back in the state. She's here. Well, by God, where's she at? I want to go over there and I want to get in her face and I want to find out what's going on. Is this true? First of all, that would be nice. Is this true? No, no. Why bother? Why bother asking if it's true? You know, and I could see if I had had this life of horrible things, but I didn't do anything wrong my whole life. I was amazing, and the fact that nobody even cares enough to find out what's going on or confront me. Yeah, I'd want to confront me. I'd be like, if this is true, what the fuck is wrong with you? And if she heard, if I heard it wasn't true, then I'd be like, really? Well, what happened? Have you got proof? Oh yeah, I got proof. There, come on in, help me. Yeah, we gotta save my kids still because this is what's really happening and it's wrong and we gotta do something because it's not getting better, it's getting worse. And I really could use a friend that had all her connections and stuff, and anybody. I don't, I can't even hardly leave the house, and it's really affecting me because I can't go to the dentist. Well, now I don't have any money anyway because my mom has it all, and I need it back. They've just pushed and pushed and pushed. They won't let it go, and they push me into a point where what the hell am I gonna do? I can't survive on nothing, you know. And then I get my sister come out here, and I'm paying for her for a vacation. She finds out I don't have money anymore. She's like, "Well, how does Mom expect you to live on 11 cents?" She kept saying that. Well, geez, how do you expect me to live on 11 cents minus the 600 and something dollars it cost me to get you out here and have you smoke all my medical marijuana, you fucking bitch? And then you change your Facebook? I'm sorry, I'm getting nasty. I'm getting mean, and I was going to stop the damn video, wasn't I? I'm not a bad person. I'm really not. But geez, how much shit can a person take before they choke to death? Oh, that would be a blessing to just get it over. Because it's just so discouraging day after day, dealing with shit, And it's not fair to my only friend who has to see that I'm always going through something. I'm always unhappy. I always don't feel well. I'm always getting fucked over. And my poor dog, my dog deserves, some me being able to do things, to have money, to go places, to be able to leave my house and, be happy. And I thought I would be for some stupid reason. I don't want to hope anymore because there's no point. It just makes it worse. Because as long as you continue to believe it's possible and it never happens, it just makes it worse. Oh, there's a student loan she took out. There's a fucking phone of hers I'm paying for. Jesus Christ. How many times you fill out a fucking police report for, a stolen car and they put down that your weapon was a hand or a fist? What? Is that why they took my car? Get real. Here's where I applied for my sister for a Pell Grant and a scholarship I won her. She didn't use that, though. Nope, she borrowed it from my aunt. Yeah, the same aunt that says, I can't believe you're all telling the truth and you're lying, or you're lying and they're all telling the truth. Well, believe it, baby. You got your best friend gay up here in Cave Creek or whatever, you know. She could see my evidence. I mean, when I first came out here, you know, it was all, oh, why don't you go up and see Gay at her place? And yeah, no, now it's, you won't even check your messages that I leave you on Facebook when it's important because this infection's still here. 6 months now. I can't do anything. And I'm not going to have my friend, you know, he hasn't got the money and I have done and done and done for so many goddamn years that I'm just, I can't continue to do this. I don't even have medication. I've got all these horrible things wrong with me now. I'm sure my mom's going to the doctor, and I can't stand. One thing when I call my grandmother is I have to hear, and I understand, I'm not faulting her, but I have to always hear about your mom's been feeling bad, or your mom's not feeling well, your mom's sick. Fuck. Don't let her die until she tells the goddamn truth. I can't find the fucking letter right now. You know, I know where to find it, though. Half my life is stuck on Facebook, all the goddamn accounts that they've stolen and hijacked from me. They really have. It's insane how many goddamn accounts I've had to have and passwords over the years. It's just too much. It's beyond too much. All right, we're okay. This account, they embarrass the fuck out of me because they hijack them and then they'll start accounts that I don't even know about, and I'll find them where they posted things that I didn't post them. I'm really disgusted um, that they get away with shit, you know, and that I don't do anything, and I get punished too much, too much. Okay, I bet it's in here. Yep. Wait, no, that's from another person. Yeah, I have a lot of qualifications and whatever. Doesn't matter. Who's ever gonna know? You won't even know I ever graduated college because I can't. Oh, here's her fucking letter. Tiffany. August 30th, 2007. That's when it got really nasty. To whom it may concern, I'm writing to you to highly recommend me, Karen Crozier, to be an employee in your company. I understand it is a receptionist classified ad job. Karen has a lot of experience in both areas. I was applying for anything and everything. For some reason, I couldn't get a job. Overqualified or family? I worked with Karen at Animal Medical Clinic and easily became the best of friends. I have a lot of health problems, and whenever I need to take off work, Karen was always there to fill in for me. She's very responsible and a hard worker. She goes above and beyond what is required. She does not like it when there is no work, so she will always search for something to do. Karen is one of the most, if not the most, organized people I've ever met. She pays attention to details. She's always kind to the customers and very compassionate. She also made us laugh and smile. We understood that she had to leave to have her baby. We had to practically kick her out, and she wanted to work until the bitter end of her pregnancy. Yeah, 4 days before he was born. We were sorry to see her go. She is truly a pleasure to work with. And she gives her information and all that, and I'm positive. I highly recommend you hire Karen. I'm very positive you will not regret hiring her. Okay, Tiffany. Um, you really believe all the bullshit? I'm a loser, a felon, a drug addict. Come on. Wake the fuck up and get your ass over here to this side of the county and help me. Help Julian. For I can't do this anymore, ever. Oh, Let's see. Yeah, this is what I was writing to the judge. I mean, this video's getting too long. Oh yeah, just so you know, here, oh, you can't even see it. Letter from my doctor. I've had so many. My diagnoses were that I was in a major depression, and I had attention deficit. No evidence of significant affective shift or delusions or hallucinations. Behavior directable, insight and judgment are intact. Prognosis good. But my mother has to put, based on my aunt's lies, mom's perjury. Like, where's page 1? Page 1 isn't here. Bipolar and delusional. Abuses drugs and overdoses. My son's lived with her, and you know why? Because she won't give him to me. That's why he was there. She won't give him back. I can't take care of my minor child. Why the fuck not? Can't. She has mental issues. What mental issues? You? And I can't perform mom duties. See, that is so my mother. Mom duty. What mom duties? How did I manage until you took my son? How did I manage to have that great job with doing the printing for the Securities Exchange? How did I do that and ordering everyone's lunch and being 100% organized and getting these kind of reference letters and being a great mom and a great person? How did I manage without you? How did I perform those mom duties? Oh, perhaps you're trying to say that the Valley Fever did that? The lung surgery and stuff? Oh, yeah, that'll make you mentally ill. How about you go get yourself a certificate of your mental status? Take my sisters and my Aunt Deborah and your husband. Because I've fucking had it with you people. It's hard to believe it. I mean, no matter what I do, it doesn't matter. Oh, here's another letter from the doctor. Let's see. Patient is currently under my care. Diagnosis of depression, recurrent, moderate. She has, what has it been? See, it's kind of blurry. Been compliant. Is that what it says? Wait, hold on. Oh, she has been, I can enlarge it. It's, this sucks. I guess I could skip that word. Patient, and has been conscientious about her treatment and follow-ups and compliance with her medication. Her last visit, I can't even read that. She, this is great. Okay, prognosis. For the future, based on her history of compliance, I would feel unlikely that any psychiatric conditions would be likely to intrude on her abilities to perform in any capacity, like mother even, stable and largely, I'm tired of constantly trying to prove myself, because you know what, it doesn't matter when she trots down there with her bullshit phony docs like that and talks to your lawyer before you do and says, oh, she's fucking crazy, go put her in the mental hospital. Oh geez, thanks for my rights. Don't ask me what happened. No way. Alright, this is just too much. Who wouldn't be upset beyond belief with what I'm going through? Oh, this was me and Melissa when back in Florida, when we're still communicating apparently. She's getting nasty with me. Check this out. But I can read of it. Delete my number. I don't want anything to do with you. I will call the cops for harassment. Really? FYI, slander is when you say something that's not true about someone. All I'd be doing is telling the truth, unlike you, who would not take responsibility for it being your drugs and paraphernalia, not mine, and making me have to go to jail and take charges that were rightfully yours. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to finally tell people who it was, because they're miserable with that, I can't read that word, dipshit, oh, Todd, and making judgments about me when he doesn't even know me. So, oh, her boyfriend. She's lied to her boyfriend. But about me. He doesn't even know me. There's a lot of that going around. Some kind of friend. Fuck you. Oh, here's a picture of you and that kid you can't have because you make stupid decisions because you're a selfish bitch. She says, go to hell. I forgot this. Wow, what a bitch. I just realized that you defriended me. Why? Because you took Angela's side over mine, my sister. I didn't even tell your precious Todd that it was your pot and paraphernalia. Then I get blamed for you? For it? You should thank me for that. I knew you didn't really like me. You're just Angela's friend. I bet if I got drunk and beat the hell out of her, you'd take her side anyway. You don't even have the decency to confront me. You know, you're a real bitch. You and Angela deserve each other, and I hope you're miserable with that dipshit talk. Yeah, and she couldn't control her kid, you know? Both her kids are gone because, oh, Lord, she's just an idiot. As most are. Alright, fucking A. I don't know. I'll do another video. If you watch this, you're smart. Okay, anybody who made it through this video, you're still watching, leave me a comment. I want to know who actually watched the whole video through to the end. And your reward, you're fucking brilliant. And I love you. Don't tell anybody because Karen don't fucking care. Now how do you stop this goddamn thing?